Hey, this is Arlene. It is December 20th, 2019. So, anyways, I wanted to talk about how when I was on my walk, I got targeted really heavily, and that was by the street lights and the street signals and the no walking sign, plus the power lines. So, last night it was really cold. So it was a nice evening on my walk because it was cold and there was a nice breeze. But with that breeze came heavy duty frequencies. Enough, I mean, like my face was like red, like a tomato red. And I purposely, like now, I purposely don't wear any face makeup as far as foundation or powder. Once in a while, I'll put the powder on, but just so that I can see what kind of damage I have to my skin. And I don't mean by like the freckles, I mean like how red it is and blotchy. Unfortunately, because I have the freckles, you can't really see the entireness of the redness, like the true red. If I didn't have my freckles, you could really see the redness that I have, but the freckles block it. So that's a problem right there. Same thing goes for my nose. When it gets swollen, it just looks like I have a big nose because I have a bunch of freckles on my nose. But what you can't see is the redness and the swellingness from being targeted with frequencies to my nose. So, anyways, I had that going on all evening. That's all DWP, because this happened in the city of Los Angeles. So that was all DWP, and also what happened is that when I was at the bridge, Broadway, there's a Broadway bridge. There's an area where you can park your cars and you can take pictures of the city. It's a really nice place to do that. Or also, there's a temple there. And of course, the doors are closed, and it's usually closed, but it's very beautiful. And the outer courtyard is very beautiful. So a lot of people come to take pictures of it. And so, anyways, it was really nice. But I was sitting there, and this man came up to me, and he was very sincere, I believe he was. And he asked me, he offered to give me money to get home because I looked really cold. And he says, I'll just give you the money and walk away. He says, I'm not like trying anything or anything. And I told him, no, I was fine. And he said, sure. And I said, okay, because he says, you look cold. And I mean, I was cold, but I had stopped walking. So, all that warmth was starting to leave. And he was very sincere. Well, there was a guy in a hood standing in the corner behind him, and I guess he was listening. So, anyways, when the man left, he came and sat next to me. And I have a money, and you hold it together and then you snap it straight because you want to put it in the vending machine. Well, he kept making that noise, but I didn't pay attention. So right before I got up, he was looking at me smiling. I don't know if he had like a $50 bill or what it was, but he kept smiling and just like showing me the money and stuff. So, anyways, I just ignored him. I was getting ready to finish my walk and I left. But I thought that was pretty interesting. So, anyway, so that happened over there in the Broadway Bridge. I think it's kind of considered Chinatown. So, anyways, that is something that had happened to me. And that was just basically it. A lot of targeting when I was walking and stuff. Oh, and I was using a map app, just to guide me through the streets and stuff. And I had a hacker on that because they kept changing the directions and stuff, which ended up making me even taking up more time walking home, because every time I logged onto that, I went to the app, it was changed. And so it took me longer to get home. And I know that was from a hacker and stuff. And then, let me see, is there anything else? I think that is about it. But it was a very interesting walk. That is for sure. Oh, and also, I still have the feeling my cat is getting targeted because of the way she reacts. Sometimes, like, she snaps, like, turns really quick, like something happened. And that would, if that's true, that means that apartment 315 is targeting her with something. And we've already seen that on my thermal imaging cameras, where you're watching and all of a sudden this white bolt comes down. So I'm assuming it's like something to zap with or something. So anyways, that is something that started occurring a little while ago. And I think that's about it. It's just getting targeted. That, when I was getting the frequencies, you can tell it's coming from above you down, because one of the things it does is it hits my my shoulder bone, my shoulder blade, or is it your breastbone, shoulder bone, one of those. So anyways, I just wanted to do a video just to get documented.